Pigs on land are some of the most adaptable and well-known generalist animals, uprooting whole areas with their snouts to find a range of foods, whether they be plants or animals. The oceans also house a similar group of animals, showing their habits of uprooting land, or in this case the seafloor, for food, these animals being the suitably named hogfish. Hogfish, specifically the genus Lachnolimus maximus, are members of the wrasse family Labridae, a diverse group which range in size from less than 20 centimetres to up to 2.5 metres, encompassing over 600 species in 81 current genera, which are then divided into 9 subgroups or tribes. Their most distinctive traits, and what they are named for, is their long projectile mouths, something shared with other wrasse, with there being separate teeth that jut outwards. Wrasse as a whole, including hogfish, have become a primary study species in fish feeding biomechanics due to said jaw structure, with them being readily recognised by their thick lips, the inside of which is sometimes curiously folded, a peculiarity which gives them their other name of lip fishes. Their nasal and mandibular bones are connected at their posterior ends to their rigid neurocranium, with the superior and inferior articulations of the maxilla being joined to the anterior, all near the front tips of these two bones respectively, which creates a loop of 4 rigid bones connected by moving joints. This 4-bar linkage, as it is known, has the property of allowing for numerous arrangements to achieve a given mechanical result. As an example, a fast jaw protrusion or a more forceful bite, something that is readily apparent in hogfish. They are native to the western Atlantic Ocean, living in range from Nova Scotia in Canada down to northern South America, including the Gulf of Mexico, being most common off of Florida and the islands of the Caribbean in shallow waters. Their preferred habitat is commonly found over open bottoms and coral reefs ranging from 3 to 30 metres in depth, with them often forming small groups, particularly where Gorgonian corals are found. Their bodies are laterally compressed with a high back arch, in contrast to other wrasse, which tend to be smaller and cigar-shaped. The caudal fin is also slightly lunate in shape, with the first 3 dorsal fin spines being elongated and thickened, trailing behind the fin. They come in a variety of colours which also change throughout the stages of their lives. Their appearance is often variable depending on their age, sex and primary location, with them ranging from bright orange to yellow and even bluish purple, with the males tending to be more intensely coloured. A prominent black spot behind the pectoral fins in the males differentiates them from female fish, although something they all share coloration-wise is their red irises. Their most distinctive traits, and what gives them their name, is their elongated snouts and protrusible mouths, something that, as mentioned, is shared amongst other wrasse, although theirs is even more impressive. This pig-like snout enables them to search for and root out prey buried in sediment and substrate, with them feeding mainly on mollusks but also crabs and sea urchins. To crack through the hard exoskeletons and shells, their already strong jaws contain protruding anterior canine teeth that allow them to better crush said prey, making them very effective shallow water predators. Animals can reach a maximum of 91 centimetres in length and weighing about 11 kilograms, and can also live up to 23 years. They live in small groups of 1 dominant male and several females, with this occurring when a female of the group eventually grows to be a certain size, around 35 centimetres, with them then having the possibility of becoming a male. This means that they are sequential hermaphrodites, meaning they can change their sex during different life stages, with all individuals starting off as female, where only a certain percentage, as mentioned, change into male individuals. The advantage of this appears to lead to an increase in reproductive fitness, as the largest and more dominant females are better able to pass on their genes, leading to said behaviour occurring as we see it today. Because of their preference to spending time on the ocean floor, it is harder for them to be caught by rod and line, and so are commonly targeted instead by spear and reef fishermen, with them being highly regarded by many for their taste and food value. Hogfish are however overfished in parts of their range, especially off of Florida, and there is no formal stock assessment for them. Their acquisition has been limited through bag, size and gear limits to ensure a more healthy population, and as the only member of their genus, preserving them is especially key. All in all, I thank you for watching this video on these animals, and that you may have learned something new. If you would like to see more from this channel, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And with that, I'll see you next time, whenever that may be.